버텨보려 하지만 비가 또 내려 모르는 니마. 난 지금 비가 오면 떠올라 네가 더 내려오려는 네 밤. 주르르르르르 주르르르르르 그날의 봄비가 떨어진다. 주르르르르르 주르르르르르 다시 또 이 비가 떨어진다. 이제는 아무것도 아닌데 비가 더 내려 보내는 네 맘. 언제나 비 내리면 떠올라 비가 또 내려 부르는 네 맘. 주르르르르르 주르르르르 그날의 봄비가 떨어진다.
They want my wave, they want my J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard 'em. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay. They want my wave, I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's triple A, double digit J. At 23, mixed with Minute Maid. A flea, you got a problem, you could catch this fate. Just take a seat, I'm about my bread like a bakery. I've been the best, that's for the set. I'm Chef Boyardee, from the Midwest, that's to the death. Ain't no around me, they bout that like. They gotta eat, I feed my fam with this rap. No script, no acting. When we see that action, round of applause. Standing ovation, I stand over you hating because if we gotta crash them, see for the occasion, I'm a boss though, and I'm content with my ways for what it costs. I'm about my business in every way, can't take no loss. I'ma keep winning into that day. I'm Wi-Fi. Throwing up billions right in my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay. I'm taking shots from the free throw, need 23 bands for street smoke, 100 bands for scrap, and half of that if they need more. Want my swag and bag, but they need no. Everything I did for that was unbelievable. Hair twisted and not nappy, I'm black and I'm top heavy. I'm from the block with for shock value. I ran from fence to fence, I would hop with blue cheese bins in a knot. They want my wave, they want my wave. I'm on my way, stay out my face. So keep it 1K, you either fake. I'm getting paid, I make a tick before I end off my day. Hey, they want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay. They want my way, they want my way. They want my way, they want my way. They want my way. They want my way, they want my way.
that's my darling, I'ma hold him down like a friend do. I got him homie, I'm finna shake the town with a pencil. Hey.
존나 어렵다.
Shawty living, got la mama really tripping, cause she see we on a mission, ain't got no time to just kick it.
We gotta get it, told the coach she gave me minutes, don't complain on why we living, they don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, gotta get it pretty, cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah. Gotta get it, told the coach she gave me minutes, don't complain on why we living, they don't like it, why we winning, yeah. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, gotta get it pretty, cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it, yeah.
빠진다고?
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Second I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Yeah. Second I move. Yeah.
무슨 스피커가 깨진다는 거야?
Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got that with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and neglect. I made a sound that was mine for the get. How long I man, as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine unprotected. On me trying to get my dough. Wrist don't freeze, but the time not slow. They love to talk on the way I glow. Yeah. Hustle on, is all I know. Made it on mine, and is all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too.
리바운드를 어떻게 하는 거야? 패드를 사야겠네. 리바운드를 어떻게 하는 거지? 선수가 이거밖에 없는 것이지? 삼 번 잘못 받았나? 20일 맞는데.
They know I'm so solid, they calling me Harvey. I get all of them. I'm a Barbie. I got one like Nicki and one like Cardi. You might see me and Riri in a Rari. I'm the father, I'm giving the orders. How can my man overcharge us? I had to finesse, I done a koalas. I don't ever rest, that's why I'm the hardest. Get the bread, avoid the drama. You can avoid the feds, but not the karma. Protect your chest with body armor.
갈매기가 없어.
And get the from the farmer. You gonna run the world, you can't even run your life. I'm destiny's child, every day I survive. No time to plan,
아래쪽
I see you
콤보.
provide.
Hey there, I'm the 2KMC, and I want to tell you about everything going on in the neighborhood. This weekend, rush home from your Valentine's Day date for some 2-on-2.
Showtime for the Raptors as they pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Siakam, Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Norman Powell, and it's Baines in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here's Middleton. Got the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
You go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships. That tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
On his left side, from 12 feet out, rebound by the Raptors, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
And the call on the shot sends in the
수비하는 키를
line.
모르겠네.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
free throw drops for Pop.
제대로 해야 되는데.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing, and the foul goes against Toronto.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure.
아, 이거 수비를 어떻게 하는 거냐? 예전에 했었는데 페이스 왼쪽 시프트
어디서
Hey, yo, right here!
L1 L1 씨발 저거는 저거잖아. 엑스박스용이 아니잖아. LB 없는데? 개새끼들.
So he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it.
Nice.
Some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Powell for 3. No good on the shot. And Milwaukee the other way now. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Raptors getting the bucket. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open. And Giannis gets it to go.
It'll take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Lowry against DiVincenzo. Lowry's shot is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
That's tipped and stolen by Kyle Lowry. They're running, pushing it up. Finished off the break.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Bucks trail by 7. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely. Here's Siakam. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won most improved player in the league in 2019. And as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instinct. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. You know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Augustine. Portis, the pass to Augustine. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. With the second effort, it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Matt Thomas, he's checked in for Toronto. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Toronto leading by 3. Davis looking for an opening. The pass to Bembry. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And Davis puts it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Craig passes to Connaughton. Back to Giannis. Here's Craig. He's guarded by Thomas. Craig, good.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Augustine against Davis. Boucher passes to Bembry. Thomas with the ball. Out-guarded by Giannis. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas kicks to Bembry. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the three-point line, it's Augustine. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist.
So far, both teams scorching with hits. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Bounce pass from Augustine. Here's Craig. Kick out to Giannis. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Toronto ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
너무 어렵네요.
Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and then say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. It's Boucher out there with Johnson. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Davis. And it's Bembry in at the 2-guard.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. The Raptors also with a sub. Lowry's checked in. His three-pointers off the mark. The Bucks trail. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Torrey Craig. And then for Toronto, Aaron Baines is checked in for Chris Boucher. Norman Powell comes in for Matt Thomas. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. Here's Lopez. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Toronto shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Lowry against Augustine. Good D by Lopez.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
No good from Connaughton.
아니 이거 어떻게 조작이 어려워 너무.
To the middle. Here's Baines and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Augustine finds Portis, and that one drops for him.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
VanVleet outside.
걱정해야 되는데 할 수가 없네.
Here's Powell. 6 points for him. Back to VanVleet. Outside for Lowry. Johnson wide open. He fired. Had the space there, but it's offline. And it's the Bucks on the break. Portis, the bounce pass. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Augustine with it. Fires the three. Good work defensively by Lowry.
어렵다.
It's Powell on the wing. His last item, we saw him pour in 22. Johnson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Middleton the pass to Portis. Good on the shot. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use
분명 점수보다 안 나오는
약함.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bryn Forbes comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Augustine. The Raptors also with a sub. Siakam is checked in for Johnson. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Both good from the line that time.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And now a 3-point Toronto lead.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and the guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Lopez with the bucket. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. He kicks it to Powell. Raptors moving the ball around. Van Vliet passes to Baines. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Ford.
스크린 좀 걸어줘 와서 개새끼들아.
And it's Lopez at the elbow. Shoots over Baines. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Lopez has got his second bucket.
Over time, the game has changed, and there's some new wrinkles to Lopez's game, and that introduction of space is helping out this offense.
It's good. The Raptors lead by 1.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. Thomas comes in for Norman Powell. Andre Bembry's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And that kind of Milwaukee will retain possession.
아이토콤보 등장.
1:09 left in the first half. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
DiVincenzo passes to Craig. Here is Forbes. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto leading by 3. Davis in the corner. 32 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Siakam. And it's in there. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lopez right side. Inside. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player. His ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
부닥기를 좀 알아야겠다.
DiVincenzo against Davis. Out left to the wing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Raptors lead.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny DeJohnson. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And by just a... And now with the second half...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Back to DiVincenzo.
헷갈려. 스페이스바가 달리기가 아니어서.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can GA take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. But none of it feels like an exaggeration.
And the dunk by Powell.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers.
몰라, 씨발. 다들 듣고 뽑았을 거야.
And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet got it. It's good.
Hey guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
잠깐 기다려봐. 이게 아니었어. 스페이스가 패스. 스틸 2번 맞는데 뭐가 문제인 거야?
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the three-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense. I'd love to see Giannis in the contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Now, here's Lowry. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. No one near him. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Giannis throws it down.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. From past the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Good on the triple.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket
템포가
from
대박이네.
Antetokounmpo. The Raptors have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Van Vliet, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brooke was able to get over there and swat it away.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The pass to Lowry. And here is Johnson. Back to Lowry. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Lowry's got 7.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from Lowry.
Bounce pass from Augustine. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And it's blocked. Middleton looking it over. Wants to get it to Powell. And does. Lowry against Antetokounmpo. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
1:33 left here in the third quarter. To the paint, got a piece of it. And
이게 왜 아웃이야? 잡았는데.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Timeout. And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Craig's checked in. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. Matt Thomas comes in for Norman Powell. Andre Bembry's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. And it's tonight.
Well, in the rebounding game at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez. The shot will not fall. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive positive. A shot block by Giannis. He's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
And here are the Raptors now. 11-point game. Giannis against Siakam. Passes it to Bembry. Misses the 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. 29 seconds left in the third. Pass to Lopez. Down low. Oh, trying for it.
뭐해, 개새끼야.
By Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. That one falls. Giannis has got 23 points.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Davis. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They recover it. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Just keep grinding. Keep getting stuff. The offense will come. See if we can move it a little bit more against the Reds and then drive it, move it, catch it, shoot it.
Clearly he wants his guys, Greg, to work harder on offense.
And I love what Coach Budenholzer said. Just keep gutting through it and eventually something positive will happen.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam is out there with Thomas. Then there's Terrence Davis. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Lowry in at the point.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
That's to Forbes. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Siakam. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Toronto leading by 14 to the inside. It's blocked. Here's DiVincenzo. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Raptors shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors to the right side. Lowry not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Middleton subbed in for Torrey Craig. Aaron Baines is checked in for Toronto. Norman Powell comes in for Matt Thomas. Trains the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And the dunk by Powell.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. And again, Toronto one on the court in transition. And the dunk by Powell.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Forbes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say, they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 25 points in the game. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Now that one from Van Vliet.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now Lowry. The pass to Van Vliet. Count it. Here's Giannis. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. When you go back to last season, and he felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot. I think listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well, a big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest. But I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Wilson against Bain, and taken away by Johnson. Now here is Lowry. He's covered closely. Shot good by Bain.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
이번이 스틸이라니.
Van Vliet kicks to Watson. Passes to Baines. Bucket is good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
여기 있었나 아까? 아 이거다. 3월 3일 도착 예정. 싸구려 하면은 금방 저거 된다는데? 일 년마다 바꾼다고 막 그래갖고. 서울집에 엑스박스 패드 있는데 조카 새끼도 다 줘버렸어. 너무 오래 걸리네. 3월 3일이면. 근데 재밌긴 하다. 오랜만에 하니까. 나 원래 2K8 했었는데 옛날에.
When I come through Beamer, ain't no X. When I come through Porsche, ain't no box. If I come through range, ain't no sport. Nah, my Xbox was a sport. On and off court, I put numbers on the board. I financed it all,
뭐야?
but who keep a score? We talking fair pay. I know all things ain't equal, so I pay it for it. The irony of growing up poor is you gotta pay for it. Why you think they for it? Why you think we got about for it? Why you think my got me box for it? For it. I had to fight for it. Some of my cousins for it. A lot of free the guys for it. My king still $1 million mission for it. All my going for it. Y'all the same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my
패드를 사서 한 SSD가 몇 기가인데 용량이 없어. 256? 나도 이거 SSD에 깔았는데. 나도 500인데? 뭘 안 깔았는데 나? 게임 관계 이것도 다 삭제했어. GTA랑 받았던 거.
이영재님 말씀이신가요? 네.
시리 새끼 뭔데 척 켜져. 다 삭제했어. 이 에픽 게임즈 거. 스베도 삭제하고. 너 뭐 깔려있는데? 너 뭐 많이 깔려있는 거 아니야? 근데 90기가 아닌 거 아닌가? 이게 뭔데 109기가 있냐? 난 심지어 타르코프도 깔려있는데? 픽 스팀이 100기가 스팀이 100기가인데? 109기가 중에 스팀이 100기가인데? 탈콥 30기가 롤이 이거보다 클텐데 12기가밖에 안돼. 이거랑 이게 아마 배그 34, 68 80기가 쓴 거 같은데 이거까지 한 8, 90기가 이게 탈콥이야. 31.6기가 이거잖아. 히트게임스 탈콥이 80기가야? 이게 어떻게 80기가야? 아 너가 콜옵 있다고? 콜옵 듀티 재밌지. 나서 컴퓨터 다시 사면은 SSD 그냥 1테라로 살라고. 하드 1테라 SSD 1테라. 근데 이런 게임은 그냥 하드에 깔아도 상관없잖아. D 드라이브에다가. (40, 80) 롤까지 하면은 한 150기가 먹지. 배그 34 콜옵 80이면 116에다가 스팀하면 150 그럼 한 250 남아야 되는데 150 빼면은 한 200 남아야 되는데 빨리 패드나 사야겠다 나.
Hey, you D. What's good, my boy? Mr. 305. Yes, sir. Wade County. 16 years later. We done made history. Blue rings on our fingers. Pockets getting fatter.
원래 이런 게임은 배그 같은 거나 저기에 깔면 되는 거 아니야? C 드라이브. 내일 도착인데요. 동그리가 뭐야? 여기 달려있는 거 아니야? 회장가드 쓰는 건 에바지. 저절로 연결되는 건가? 블루투스 연결이라는데? 동그리가 있어야 된다는 거. 동그리 하나 샀다고. 동그리 꺾고 한다는 것 같은데. 왜 구성품이 안 적혀 있어? 안 주는 것 같은데. 들어있다는 거야. 뭔 소리 하는 거야? 없다는 거야. 안 들어있나 보네. 아, 따로 컨트롤러 파는구나. 두 개만 사도 10만 원이네. 배보다 배꼽이 더 크노? 2만원짜리 게임 하려고 10만원을 써야 되노? 고민 좀 해보고 사야겠구만. 일단 저는 방종하겠습니다. 8시 반에 나가야 돼서. 내일 뭐 잘 받고 오십시오. 여보세요?